Hey there Pisces, and welcome back to Unicorn Tarot for your weekly reading. This is going to be a reading for the week of January 17th through the 23rd, and we're going to take a look at your past, present, and near future energies, as well as any energies the universe wants you to keep in mind this week. Also Pisces, please remember energies do go both ways, so I could be picking up on your energy or your person's energy. Take the energies as they resonate. Past, present, near future, and the main energy for your reading. Okay, let's talk about it. So, the main energy for your reading this week, Pisces, is the Justice. You're bringing something back into balance. You're bringing back fairness and equality into a situation. Now, this could be balance and equality within yourself if you feel like you've been wronged, or this could be within a relationship. We'll see when we clarify. In the recent past, you get the Eight of Cups, the Six of Cups, and the High Priestess. I see you in the recent past in the process of emotionally disconnecting from a divine connection, from a soul connection, possibly even a soulmate. Now, this could be romantic. Actually, yeah, I feel like it is romantic with the Empress in the near future in the same row. I don't feel like this is necessarily like a friendship or anything like that. I feel like this is way more romantic. So in the recent past, I see you emotionally detaching, emotionally disconnecting from this soul connection. And the reason you're doing so is because you felt intuitively guided to do so. It's like your intuition was yelling at you and letting you know, Pisces, it's time to cut this, you know? And I see you listening. In the current situation, you get the Knight of Pentacles, the Eight of Swords, and the Chariot. You were slowly moving out of the energy of overthinking, okay? I feel like you were really overthinking this situation, this connection, what should I do, which direction should I go, etc. I see you moving out of that energy and moving into a very positive energy, kind of like an energy of, I've got this. I know where to go. I know what I'm doing. Like in the past, you may have been overthinking and feeling very, very stuck in your head. You're slowly moving out of that energy and you're moving into an energy of, okay, let's move this. Like the universe is the wind beneath my wings type of energy with the Chariot here. And this is happening very quickly for you. Like you're moving in the right direction. So I love that. Love this transition. In the near future, you get the Temperance, the Empress, say that 7 times fast, and the Seven of Swords. So what I'm seeing here in the near future is a very interesting energy. It's almost like you're recognizing who this person is that is the Empress to you. Like you're looking at this person of yours and they are all that in a bag of chips. They're beautiful, they're radiant, like you just want to be with them. But you realize that it is not the right time right now in the near future. It's almost like you're telling yourself, or you're hearing the universe tell you, like, Pisces, this isn't the right time. You need more time. Divine timing is at play. It's not the right time yet. And what I see here with the Seven of Swords is a little bit of frustration. It's almost like you recognize, like, okay, it's not the right time, but I'm also getting an energy of you being like, well, when is it gonna be the right time? So there's a little bit of like, kind of like annoyed energy here, but I don't see you fighting it, which isn't a bad thing. So let's clarify. I want to start off by clarifying the Justice, which is the main energy for your reading this week. Why are your cards giving me an attitude, Pisces? The Justice is clarified by the Page of Cups, the Two of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles. Interesting. So what I see getting balanced out here are your emotions, your ability to tap into your emotions. I feel like there was a lot of confusion. There was a lot of back and forth within yourself. I don't feel like you and this person actually had this conversation, but I feel like within yourself, you were like, should I open up to this? Should I allow these feelings to come through? Or should I just completely like detach from this? What is going to make me feel right? What's going to give me that sense of balance and that sense of fairness? And I see you deciding to finally open up. Now you're doing so very, very minimally. I feel like you're, opening up, but dipping your toe in the pool of feelings, as they say. As who says? As I say, apparently. But that confusion that you had surrounding this is gone, which is good. So I definitely don't see confusion. And I see you coming into this position, into this energy with like, okay, I can do this. I can have this new beginning within myself, emotionally, energetically. But I don't feel like it's just within yourself, but I feel like that's where the decision was made. So let's take a look at your recent past. I want to start off by clarifying this Eight of Cups for you in the recent past. Wow, that's intense. Eight of Cups is clarified by the Two of Cups, the Hierophant, the Queen of Cups. I feel like there's a really, really intense connection here for you. Some of you have had one of those relationships where it was just like a instant connection, almost like, you know, we've been married our whole life, even though you probably haven't been married to this person. Some of you may have been married, but for most of you, it just felt like one of those really intense, like immediate connections. There was a lot of love here, lots and lots of love, like Queen of Cups, Two of Cups. I see you emotionally detached from this, though, or in the process of emotionally detaching yourself from this very intense, very loving connection in the recent past. Now, I don't know why. All I can see is that you or your person, right, take the energies as they resonate. I'm going to say you because this is your reading. I see you emotionally disconnecting, emotionally detaching from this very passionate, very intense connection. Let's take a look at the Six of Cups in the recent past for you. Oh, I see. Six of Cups is clarified by the Nine of Pentacles, the Seven of Cups, the Five of Cups. The reason you emotionally detached or decided to emotionally disconnect from this person, from this soul connection between you and somebody else in the past, is because there was a lot of confusion. This person was never very, very clear. And I feel like this is a pattern that this person may have had, where there's a lot of nostalgia. There's a lot of memories that you have surrounding this person where they are not clear. It's almost like, where do I stand? What does this mean? There's a lot of questions. There was a lot of guessing when it came to this person. And you really didn't like that. You wanted a little bit more clarity. You wanted to know where you stand with this person. And so I see you just deciding to be like, okay, well, if I can't get that clarity from you, and you're going to keep doing this, and all you're going to do is cause me grief with this lack of clarity of yours, I'm just going to focus on me. I'm going to focus on my independence and my stability, and because I know what I want. I know I'm clear with myself. If you can't be clear with me, then au revoir, my friend. Let's take a look at the High Priestess. I feel like even though it kind of sucked to have to walk away from this, to emotionally disconnect, your intuition was guiding you in this process. Wow. Oh, yeah. Boy, was it ever. Yeah. Your intuition. Ooh. High Priestess is clarified by the High Priestess, the Devil, the Knight of Swords. You knew you had to take action. You knew that this connection that you were in, this person and their mixed signals and their lack of clarity was toxic. You're like, I'm not asking for much. I just want you to be clear on where we stand, what we are, you know, whatever the situation is going to be for each of you, right? But you knew that this confusion was not going to resolve itself. You knew it wasn't going to get taken care of. And so you're like, okay, I'm not dealing with this toxic energy. I'm not going to stay in this confused energy. I'm just going to move on. I have to take action. I got to get past this. And your intuition was really, really strong. Like, you got the High Priestess twice. So you were definitely in touch with your intuition here in the recent past. Let's take a look at your current situation. I'm going to start off by clarifying the Knight. Okay. Two more for the Knight of Pentacles in the current situation. Very nice. So the Knight of Pentacles is clarified by the Queen of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Temperance. And you get the Temperance again in the near future in the exact same row. So what I see is you are focusing on yourself. You're really taking all that energy from this connection, from this relationship, and moving it inward. Focusing on nurturing yourself, loving yourself, helping yourself grow. Not in a selfish way, but more so like, what do I need? What fulfills me? What makes me feel good? And that energy of all the pain and the confusion in the past is shifting, and it's transforming into a very healing energy for you. And I feel like this is actually something that's been waiting to happen for quite some time. But for some reason, you just weren't in the right mind space, or energetically, you just weren't there to take action yet. But in the recent past, once you take action, you step into this really, really beautiful energy of self-nurture and self-love and really focusing on yourself. Let's see what this Eight of Swords is in the current situation, because somebody is definitely stuck in their thoughts here. Eight of Swords is clarified by the Hanged Man, the Knight of Pentacles, and the World. Okay. The Knight of Pentacles you just got in the current situation tied up to you focusing on yourself. I feel like you are a little bit stuck here in the current situation, in your thoughts. You feel like you cannot make a decision about whether or not you should completely end this, completely close this chapter out, or if there's still something to hold on to here. I see you emotionally detaching in the recent past. And in the current situation, once you start focusing on yourself, you're like, okay, maybe there's nothing to go back to here. Maybe this connection really isn't what I want. But I also don't see you fully making that decision yet, okay? It's a process. You're definitely in the process of that at this time. I can't see currently which direction you're leaning, but there's definitely a bit of difficulty deciding on whether or not you should put an end to this once and for all in the current situation. And it makes sense. I mean, this is a really, really intense connection. There's a lot of love here in the recent past. So I can see why it would be difficult and confusing to make that decision. Let's take a look at the Chariot for you in the current situation. Wow, dude, you get a lot of repeating cards. Chariot is clarified by the Chariot again, the Strength, and the Knight of Wands. Yeah, you are stepping into a very beautiful energy. It's almost like the universe is shoving you in this direction, and they're like, hey, Pisces, go be happy. Go be your fiery, beautiful self. And even though you are a water sign, you do have a lot of like passion and intensity tied up to your sign. Now, I can see this again not being the easiest transition for you because you are still thinking about like, what should I do with this connection? But it's almost like you're getting this second wind from the universe where the universe is like, okay, yeah, we get that that is bugging you right now. Let's not focus on that. Let's not overthink this situation. Let's just move into a happier energy. Let's focus on what lights you up inside. And that's the direction that's like, once you do that, that's going to pull you in the right direction. And I see you listening. I see you kind of being like, okay, universe, I hear you. It's not easy. Again, it's not easy to turn off the mind, but I see you doing that. And I see you stepping into a very like lighthearted energy. Okay, let's take a look at your near future. I want to clarify this Temperance for you because you got the Temperance in the current situation. I want to clarify it in the near future. That's way too many cards, Spirit. Okay, we saw the Tower, but it didn't fall, so I didn't take it. If it does fall or it does come out, then we'll know it was meant to happen. 3 cards for the Temperance in the near future for Pisces. Well, you were meant to get the Tower, Pisces. And there you are with the Moon. The Temperance is clarified by the Moon, the Tower, and the Page of Pentacles. Okay, in due time, Pisces, in due time. I don't feel like it's right now, but in the near future, at some point, you're going to hear from this person. I feel like this person is going to come in and it's going to kind of come out of nowhere. In the current situation, you're really focused on yourself. You're really focused on loving yourself and nurturing yourself. And I feel like energetically, this person can pick up on that. And right here, right as you start stepping into this, like, okay, I'm out of my thoughts. I'm out of the overthinking. I'm finally starting to move into a direction that feels good to me. I feel like this person can pick up on that energetically and bam, out of nowhere, they come in. They'll send you a message. They'll send you a DM. There'll be some form of them trying to get your attention. And it's going to come out of nowhere for you. You're going to be like, I never thought that I was going to hear from this person again. And there we go. Here they are. Let's take a look at the Empress in the near future because I want to know what the heck this person's thinking. Interesting. The Empress is clarified by the 5 of Pentacles, the Page of Wands, and the Ace of Swords. It's almost like this person, once they feel that energy of Pisces is getting over the separation, Pisces is, finally detaching, Pisces is going to leave me behind, then they're like, oh my God, I need to do something. I need to do something. It's not coming from like I don't want to say not desperate because there is a little bit of desperation here, but it's almost like this person is like, okay, I'm not going to do anything, not going to do anything, not going to do anything. And then once they energetically pick up on the fact that you may be starting to move on and that you're finally picking yourself up and you're not completely invested in them, then they're like, oh, okay, I need to do something about this or I might lose Pisces forever. And the way they're looking at you is the Empress. They're looking at you as like the best thing that's happened to them since sliced bread. Like they're starving and you look like a snack. And so I feel like that's why they're like, okay, I need to do something or I might actually lose Pisces. Let's take a look at the 7 of Swords in the near future because I don't feel like you trust this person at all. Oh, Pisces. Okay, so you get the Lovers. Wow, I'm legit shocked. I don't know if you can tell. You get the Lovers at the bottom of the deck. So the 7 of Swords is clarified by the Empress, the Fool, and the 3 of Cups, and the Lovers at the bottom of the deck. this person, I feel like they at some point gave up, and you thought that they gave up. They were like, okay, I'm done. Like, we're never going to get back together. This person's coming back around, and they want to get back together. And they're coming from a place of, like, intense feelings for you. Like, they can feel a really, really powerful connection with you. Like I said, they look at you, and you're, like, the best thing that's happened to them since sliced bread. And I feel like at some point, they gave up on the notion that this could ever happen, like you guys could ever get back together. But for some reason in the near future, once they take action, it's almost like the floodgates open and they're like, I'm not giving up on this. Hell no, I'm not giving up on this. I want Pisces. I want a brand new beginning, clean slate. I want Pisces back. Man, okay, I did not expect that at all. All right, let's take a look at what the universe wants you to keep in mind this week, Pisces. Well, that's a turn of events, ain't it? I guess you know. Once you know, you know. I get it. From the universe, you get the 9 of Wands, the 5 of Wands, the 4 of Wands. This is a really intense bond between you and this person. But there's conflict, there's disagreement, there's drama. And I feel like that drama weighs heavier on you than it does on this person. I don't feel like this person is fully fed up with the drama. Like, they're like, yeah, we have drama, but whatever, no big deal. Whereas you're kind of like, I'm over this. I don't want this drama. I don't want these disagreements. I don't want this fight. Like, I don't care that this is your pattern and like you're okay with being unclear. I want to know where I stand. I want to know what this connection is. Like, I feel it, you just got to be clear about it. And so I feel like you're way more fed up with this than this person is. And that's why this person keeps coming back in the near future. Because to them, it's like, oh, it's a petty disagreement. Whereas for you, you're like, this is a make or break for me. Like, I'm not doing this anymore. And so I feel like you need to communicate this to this person. Or if you have communicated it to them, it's just not coming through. Like, they're not getting it. But I can see that you're fed up with it. You're like, no, this isn't, we're not going on this merry-go-round again. Interesting. Okay, let's close off your reading with an oracle card from the universe, Pisces. Luck is on your side. Yes, it is, Pisces. Once you start focusing on yourself and really on what you need, on what makes you happy, on your desires, you start entering this beautiful, beautiful transformative energy. And don't forget that justice is the main energy for your reading this week, which is all about things turning out in your favor. So whatever you were confused about in the recent past, I feel like that's all going to get cleared up in the current situation. Like, you're not going to be confused anymore, Pisces. So, Pisces, that's what I have for you. I hope this reading helped. If it resonated, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. It really helps me out. Thank you again for tuning in, and I'll see you here for your reading next week. Bye, Pisces.